Yeah, so it only take one time to smell it, touch it.
I like the way them boys sound right there. Them boys play down there. I think one is the floor.
We winning over here, got the
I know one some good water. Shout out to good water down there.
touch it, taste it, thirsty in the desert. I love to see your camel toe, kiss it like a mistletoe. Then that's where my missile go, gadget. Get it on the flow like Orlando Magic. Got the balls to go get what I want, gotta have it. And I be making them plays like John Madden. Chicken or the egg, no matter, I get it cracking. What came first, don't worry about what happened. Just listen to this maggot. Climbing the tall walls and landing on the
You're tuned in
To the one and only.
the Strategize Network, ESN.
You're tuned into the rulers of masculinity with your hosts, Rock and Mr. Hollywood on TSN, the Strategize Network.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
we
sir.
back at it
Again. It's your boy Rock, aka
Not two, but
3 Chains in the building.
yes, sir.
And my boy,
Mr. Hollywood, aka Mr. A, and my partner. Yes,
Rock
sir.
in the building, baby.
We got a special guest today.
Yes, sir. We got Miss Regina.
Finally.
Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good?
We're so glad to have you on the showcase. I mean, on the platform. I want to say showcase the platform, which we will talk about the showcase later.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. You could have chose anybody else, but you decided to, hey. Hold on, y'all. Hey, y'all, check this out. I'll be right back. I got Jehovah's Witness at my door.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, she's serious.
What a fine time to knock at the door.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
my goodness.
You're tuned in
To the one and only.
the Strategize Network, ESN.
So what's good, brother? It's been a lot going on since last week. Every week, you know, we always got something going on. And we got finally Regina with us. She got them Jehovah's Witnesses out there trying to harass her door. Oh my God. Ain't had nobody Jehovah's Witness knock on my door since I left from Florida. So I ain't
They
even
just
made it out
started
here.
back. No, they had disappeared for a long time. They just started back.
Yeah, for
They had
real.
them little boys riding on them bikes with a with
Oh,
with,
no,
with
they
the
had a whole
pamphlets.
minivan. They had
Yeah,
a whole
plenty.
minivan.
Oh, man. They're probably about 6 or 7 deep.
And guess what? They clear. They clear.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's what they was. They were some little white boys that came by my house when I was in Florida. And let me
When
say
they was
this.
heavy, when they was
Let me-
heavy, they was this color.
let me clean it up and make sure that I say it the right way. I am thankful for the message of Jesus Christ.
Ooh,
But
come on now. Everybody, you can't listen to everybody.
But you can't listen to everybody.
But you can't listen to everybody.
That's
and
right.
the Jehovah's Witnesses message just it don't hit me the same way. So nothing against them, but God bless you, and I'm praying for you.
Right.
It sounded good. But no.
Yeah, it does. They try to really, you know, I ain't gonna use the word manipulate because that'll be like I'm trying to blast a religion, but they do try to alter your mind or turn you of the thoughts that you've been raised up on. May I ask, you say you're a Christian woman, Baptist, Methodist, what church you was raised in? So I was raised in a Christian church, so I couldn't let a Jehovah's Witness come change my mind. I've been doing this all my life. So
See, let me tell you how to get them. Let me tell you how to get them.
how you get them?
When they invite you to their church, say, "Oh, so when you coming to mine?"
Yeah, and that's most definitely one of the questions that's been asked to me on several occasions. Like, well, when can you find time to come to the church on Sunday? But like you said,
They are not.
would you come into my house?
Listen, I have a first cousin that's Jehovah's Witness, right?
Right.
He was at his mama's funeral, but he wasn't at his mama's funeral.
That's
because
deep,
he couldn't enter the sanctuary.
Right.
So he therefore he was outside the church at his mama's.
Nah, it ain't that much religion in the world that'll keep me away from mama.
Listen, if anything, you're gonna be trying to stop me from getting in the casket. That was
Yeah, I know that, right? And be hollering, throw the dirt on me. Yeah. Yes, man.
I couldn't understand.
Yeah, I understand. There's a lot of different religions out there have people, brainwashed.
They is and then if you are a weak-minded individual and anybody can persuade you of anything, you need to stay up. No. If you can't think for yourself,
stand for something or you'll fall for anything. You gotta stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
Look, that's in there if you get tired out.
That's right. But I know we don't got a little bit. Yeah, we don't got a little bit of going out this on this religion term, But we want, we got several different things we want to know about you. I've been checking you out on Facebook, and like I said, and I appreciate your support. You've been coming out to some of the Southern Blues showcase that we've been having.
But let's ask the first question. The first question on my mind. Finally, Regina.
Yes.
Now, because you was born with that name, right?
No.
Oh, see, so there we go. So that's what I want to know. What inspired? What's the definition? What does Finally Regina really mean?
Okay. When I first started out 3 years ago, everybody dubbed me as the Southern Soul Goddess. And when I got ready to release my 4th song, I said, you know what? This is not who you are. This is what people portray you to be. So, not that I haven't been her all the time, but I'm finally being her. That's it. That's it.
So where did the name Regina come from?
That is my birth name.
So that's what I was saying. I said that your original name. So Regina is your government name.
That is my government name, yes.
So what I take out of that is that you was in a shell, because this is how I relate to it, and then you finally broke out, and finally the world was able to see what was brewing up in that egg. Is that?
No, sir. No. No, sir. What I mean is, like I just previously stated, it wasn't the fact that I wasn't being her. It was time for me to be her. Makes sense. You understand where I'm going with this? It's not like I wasn't her all the time. It was the fact that I was being portrayed by other people as a Southern Soul Goddess. No, I'm Regina, so let me be Regina. You know what I'm saying? Even though they dubbed me Southern Soul Goddess, I was still Regina, but I'm finally being Regina.
I heard that.
I got you. So basically, it's minus expectations. It's minus what perspectives are. It is. You see what you get. This is who I am.
Exactly.
I got you. I'm with you. I'm with you. And the reason why I said that is because I can relate to some of that. Like when I was younger, matter of fact, when I first met Ciroc, Mr. 3 Chains, I wasn't who I am now. If we would have talked about, doing something on a public platform, I would have been like, nah, bro, I'm good. I like to be behind the scenes. I still am.
Right.
I still am that person, but God shows me, going back spiritual, and God shows me that in order to be my best self, I have to do things that I'm uncomfortable with. And this is one, but I've been doing it for a while. So it just might seem that way, but I'm with you. I'm gonna change my name to Finally Mr. Hollywood.
Okay, because if you think about it, keeping it spiritual. If you think about it, the Bible says Not Regina, not Sarah, not Mr. Hollywood, but the Bible says, operate in the gifts that I have given to you and minister to my people. So if you're not operating in your gift, guess what? You're gonna lose.
Take them from.
You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
Take them from. That's right.
And whether you doing podcasts, whether you're doing music, whatever you're doing, you're ministering. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to be in a pulpit to minister to people.
That's right. That's right.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
And I'm operating in my gift.
Yeah, most definitely.
And if you don't like the gift that I'm operating in, you need to go to the manufacturer. Oh my God!
You got that right.
You need to go speak. You need to go speak to the man with the plan that already designed my life.
That's right. That's right.
Take it up. Look, take it up with a higher power, not HR.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
I know I've seen just a little bit of what you have going on just on social media, and you got a lot going on. I think you do something every day of the week. You're DJing, then you're interviewing.
That's right.
Then you're interviewing with us.
That's right.
And then every time I see you might as well be Miss Pull-Up, because you're pulling up everywhere.
That's right.
I think you were just here in Alabama. You was in North Carolina. I think you was in China.
Yep. First class. Don't forget they flying a first class.
But I mean, yeah, you seem like you have a pretty busy, active schedule. So how are you doing that? Or do you have a team? Or you doing it by yourself? Or you just
I do it by myself.
Independent.
Because I tried to do it for other people, and I found that everybody's not going to push you like you push you.
Facts. Big facts.
Everybody that you push is pushing. Some of them pulling.
There you go. You
understand what I'm saying?
Big
so therefore, I had to take inventory.
There you go.
And remove some things out of my life because it was actually blocking my blessings.
There you go.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I mean, yes, 9 times out of 10, you will see me DJing 7 days a week. If I'm not doing that, yes, I do interviews on Wednesdays, and then if I have a show on the weekends, I'm an actress too, so I'm in the process of doing movie scenes now. So yeah, I have a full plate, but guess what? Even though I have a full plate, I can still come back for second, third, fourth.
I heard that.
Because when you have a true passion of doing what you love to do, it doesn't matter how long you do it or and when you do it.
That's
you're
right.
gonna give your all. Do I be tired? Yes. Am I gonna stop?
Nope. Not with a true passion.
No, I'm not. I can't. And I tell people all the time, can't nobody stop you but you.
That's right.
Ain't nobody block, stop, or claim what's yours.
That's right. God already got it for you.
Come on now.
Yes,
Come on now.
It's on you to receive and walk in it.
He is the GPS. God's
plan
for salvation. Hello, somebody.
Yep. We've been through several different things ourselves as a team, as brothers, as a network. Found ourselves stumbling over a lot of stumbling blocks that we wind up going to the man upstairs for help, guidance, and just like I said, he turned that GPS on, and we don't do nothing but ride with him. So.
See, let me tell you something. People are always giving the devil credit. But sometimes God allows things to happen.
There you go. Talk to him.
In order for you to be able to know where you need to come to.
You
need to stop depending on man, because see, man gonna let you down.
Every time.
You need to stand on the word that's everlasting. See, he is a man that cannot lie. And he's giving you the plan. He's giving you, it's up to you to make the right decision.
That's right.
But regardless if we make the right decision, wrong decision, guess what? That unconditional love that he has for us, he keep blessing us.
That's right.
You got up this morning. He woke you up this morning so you can get right.
That's right. That's right. Anytime.
He's a God of another chance.
Mm-hmm.
And man gonna give you another chance.
No, you already crucified the first 15 minutes. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Excuse me.
Man, listen.
It's just like a song. Come on, they listen to them first 3 or 4 bars. If they don't catch them, they throw it out the window. So
that's it. But guess what? In order, I tell my listeners or whatever, if you hear a song that you think you're going to close your eyes so you won't have no distraction, so you can hear the music.
Yes, right.
And you can feel the music. Because as long as your eyes are open, you're going to get distracted. So that's going to take your attention away to what you're listening to. But a true lover of music going to know if they love a song within the first 10, 15 seconds.
That's right. That's right. No,
that's a fact.
And you know me, I'm a real musician. So I'm real critique about certain things. That's why I don't put out a lot of music unless it's like I want it. You know, it might sound good to everybody else, but to me, I'm gonna critique it.
Okay. Why would you put out something that you don't like?
I don't care what nobody else say. I got the opinion on that. So
thank you. And then also, even if you like it and you put it out, everybody's not gonna like what you do because everybody don't suppose to.
That's right.
Everybody is not the audience.
That's right. Everybody is not your fan.
If you got one that don't like it, guess what? You got 10 more that do.
They do. That's right. Mm-hmm. Everybody don't like R. Kelly. Everybody don't like Rick Ross. Everybody don't like Kirk Franklin. So
you're right.
But
everybody don't like a Finally Regina.
But they got their own fan base and people that do love them.
While we're talking about music, let's go ahead and check out a little bit of some of Finally Regina's music. One song that she's promoting pretty heavily that I think we talked about, as you can see on the left corner of the screen, when she was present for our 3rd annual Blues Festival.
Mm-hmm. And I appreciate you coming out too. Like I said, the support was great.
It is no problem. Mm-hmm. I'm like this. If I'm available and the distance is within reason, I have no problem with showing up. I don't have to be on nobody's show to come support what they got going on. Yes. I'm not Hollywood like that.
There you go.
And I'm gonna pay my way because I know you running a business. That's a business. And if I can support you and pay my way in, I need to stay at home.
Look at that.
So appreciate it. Like I said, anything we can do to help you, you know, we got your back. Yes, and down here, rules of masculinity.
Keep showing up and keep supporting. That's good enough for me.
Well, thank you.
Let's get into some of this good music.
Appreciate true support.
Yes, ma'am.
Thundercat loving.
Yes, sir.
You're tuned in.
Look at that girl.
Network.
That yummy, baby.
I got that yummy. Not one time, but 2 times yummy. That Thundercat love, I got that yummy. Not one time, but 2 times yummy. That Thundercat love. You say you want a cowgirl that knows how to ride. A cougar love with big thighs. Trying to find Judy with a big old booty. It's Thundercat loving, we'll have you on duty. It's plain to see, I'll make you shout. Come on, baby, let's work it out. I got the yummy, not one time, but 2 times yummy. That Thundercat love, I got that yummy. Not one time, but 2 times yummy. That Thundercat love. Is it love or sexual attraction? Well, there's play with me. This yummy game can't be beat. It'll knock you right off your feet. I told you once, I tell you twice. I'll snatch your soul through the night. Do you want this yummy? Come and see me. I got that yummy. Not one time, but two times, yummy, yummy. That Thundercat love, I got that yummy. Not one time, but two times, yummy, yummy. That Thundercat love. There's a meeting in the bedroom. What you waiting for? Come on in and close the door. And throw your clothes on the floor. This Thundercat will have you begging for more. Savor every moment as our bodies intertwine. We got all night, so take your time. I got that yummy. Not one time, but two times yummy, yummy. That Thundercat yummy. Not one time, but two times yummy, yummy. That Thundercat, that Thundercat, that Thundercat, that Thundercat.
You're tuned in
To the one and only.
the Strategize Network, TSN.
Oh, yes. That yummy. Thundercat. Thundercat.
Yes, sir. I'm telling you, that right there was awesome right there. I'm telling you, you really got my blood worked up. I finna have to take my jacket out and got all stirred up in here. Woo!
I thought you was going to stand up and start singing off. That's what I thought you was going to do.
Not one time, but two times.
Yeah, that two times.
Woo, yeah.
Them cowgirls, and them cougar loves, and them big booty Jews, they need to have a seat. Cause it's all about that Thundercat, baby.
But I see, I'm telling you, I had me back there growling. I didn't know what to do. Yeah.
So what was the inspiration behind that? Is that a cougar song?
No, it's a Thundercat song.
I was wondering what you was gonna say to that.
Think about it.
Okay.
You always hearing about cougars.
That's right.
You always hearing about cowgirls.
Mm-hmm.
And you always hearing about big booty Judy.
That's right.
What about the Thundercat?
I know that right. I want that.
Shout out to Jay Marshall with his big booty Judy song.
You got Jay Marshall with Big Booty Judy. You got Talk to Him Jones. Have you seen Miss Judy? You got Mr. No Weapon, Cougar Love. So sit down somewhere, have a seat.
That was intentional. That was your ammunition. That was your fight back. That was your resistance to this being the reality.
Exactly. See, I'm not quite a cougar, and I'm a country girl now. Don't get it wrong. I can be a cowgirl, but I'll be 54 in July, so I'm a Thundercat.
I heard that.
I become a cougar when I hit my 60s. I ain't hit 60 yet.
Oh my God.
Hey, you know what you say?
Hollywood in my life. Okay, I'm gonna be over.
I'm with you. I'm with you because I'm an older father. I didn't start having my kids till I turned 40. So I don't know what they gonna call me, what they call me right now. But
so right now you Uncle Daddy.
Uncle Daddy.
I guess both are Uncle Daddies.
So the point is thinking about how everybody else thinks, and you got to do things at a certain time, and then you're getting too old to do this and too old to look like that. I've never subscribed to that. So So I totally feel it and I totally dig it because age is all about how you take care of yourself.
Exactly.
Because
Because
I wouldn't know.
professionally, I didn't start until I was 50. Professionally, being out front. I used to sing background for international and national gospel artists, but that was background.
Yeah, right.
But for being front and center, I've been doing it for 3 years.
Okay. So how long you been DJing though?
3 years.
3 years. All that just came about.
Wow. So you just started putting on all of those hats
All them hats
at the same time?
Wow. Man, when you go to
like
eat,
Thundercat right there.
yeah, I'm telling you, when you go to eat, you put a plate up though. I see. You load your plate up.
I mean, my thing is, everybody, okay. There's a difference between a talent and a gift. A talent can be taught.
Facts.
You can't teach a gift.
I heard that is a gift.
And the Lord gifted me to be able to succeed in whatever I put my mind to do. And you understand what I'm saying? He gives me the knowledge and the passion to do what I love to do. So therefore, I'm self-taught DJ. I taught myself how to DJ. Now, mind you, the equipment that I have was actually gifted to me by another DJ. So that's a blessing within itself. I have a 14 channel mixer. I have a DDJ Flex 6. You know what I'm saying? I have DJ equipment. I have 215 Mackies speakers. Right. So what I'm saying? So it's what I
so you can bring the party wherever the party needs to be at.
That's right.
Being an artist, being an actress, being a photographer, doing all those things, that's what it is. Those are the things that I do. It's not who I am, but those are the things that I love to do.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I don't let my work define me because I know how to separate business from personal.
Right.
So therefore, when people meet me, I don't talk about me. They don't talk to Finally Regina. They don't talk to DJ Jen. They don't talk to the photographer. When people meet me, they talk to Regina.
All right.
Because once you know me on a personal level, then I know that you're genuinely talking to me because of Regina. Not because of what I do, but because of who I am.
That's right.
Because prime example, I was in Rock Hill. So I was in Rock Hill for Mr. Stubbs and Big Moochie's Carolina Stone. I miss August and Mr. Stuff Cowgirl's calendar. Well, he asked me, he was like, do you want to perform on Friday night? Okay, sure. That's what, if you want me to, no problem. Well, I was sitting by Miss September. And this is a true story. I'm sitting beside Miss September, right? And we talking, we just, having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And when they announced me to come to perform, when I finished, she says to me, "You mean to tell me you've been sitting here this whole time and I didn't know you was an artist?" I said, "No, but you know that I'm Regina."
I heard that. You ain't got to know I'm an artist. You know who I really am.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason, because when I met you, I introduced myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I introduced myself, then I went on to say, well, I'm DJ G and Finally Regina, and I just come out to, you know what I'm saying?
Right, most definitely.
Because you're tuned in to the
sometimes you got to be
Strategize
able,
Network.
You got to be able to remove self out. You got to move self out, because if you don't remove self from out, you're gonna quickly absorb yourself, and you're gonna start becoming empty because you're pouring more into your business aspect than you are in your personal aspect.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why a lot of these artists out here don't know how to interact or be personable because they are self-absorbed with their business.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, that's like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. If y'all was more like into like all you talk about is business, I couldn't deal with you.
Right.
I can't be around. I can't be around people because what do you come on? Even though I got all this stuff going on, I still take time. Now, don't get it twisted. Now, I still take time for self.
Oh yeah, most definitely that now. But I'm about business. Don't get me wrong.
It's nothing wrong with being about it. Look, one thing for certain, two things for sure. I can't stand an unprofessional person.
Right.
And I can't stand no last minute stuff.
That's right.
I stand on that.
Yes.
When it comes time to separate the two, because you can't. Okay. If you got business and personal like this right here, right? What room do you have to move?
You got none.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? So you got to you got to be able to.
You got to separate them. Right. That's right.
I'm quiet. I ain't gonna say nothing now.
No, that's what it's all about. We getting to know you. That's what we do here. We get to know the artist, the person itself. We get to know exactly who you is, so the world can know who you are.
But I mean, we handle things pretty similar. I mean, that's it. Just a little background. Me and Ciroc have known each other since 1999, and instantly became brothers in 6 months. Yeah, started having visions of what the future was gonna bring. Back when none of this stuff had any
meaning at all.
And fast forward, this man has been integral into some of the major moments in my life. He was in my wedding as one of my grooms came. He's uncle to my sons. So you know, we definitely know how to be able to put aside business and personal. And and so everything can't be about money. I'ma just say that. That's where I want to go.
I need you to say that for the people in the back and the ones that sitting on the sideline.
Everything ain't about money.
Listen, say that loud because
and the one that couldn't hear in the back.
And you know why they in the back, right? You know why they in the back, and you know why they on the sidelines, right? Because they been in rooms where people were talking about you and they was talking about you too. So therefore, they don't want the people to know that they was talking about you, that they really rock with you. So they have to stay in the background.
That's right. Because that's one thing about it, and two things for sure. They can say what they want, they still rock with the show.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. So we got a quick question. You know, we gotta ask our questions for every time that we got an artist in, and I think we need to run back. The big pill question.
Oh, about the phone?
Not the phone.
Well, let me ask her then.
Okay.
All right, we need a woman's view on this right here. Me and Mr. Hollywood and Mr. Big Pill, we always ask this question on a couple of shows, and this right here. How do you feel about letting your man or your other half in your phone?
I don't care because I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing to hide. This is my thing. Okay. First of all, my question would be, okay, why would you need to be in my phone? That's the first question. Sometimes when you go looking for something, you're gonna find something that you ain't looking for, right?
Talk to me now.
But at the same time, I have no problem if say for instance, hypothetically, you and I in a relationship and you say, hey babe, I need your phone. I'm gonna give it to you. Why would I hesitate?
I understand.
Is it different without making that ask to say, I'm looking in your phone, or you just go in the bathroom and you got your phone on the nightstand, and when you come back out the bathroom, he already in there. Does that change it?
Now, with that being said, my that right there was that was posed the question. why you feel? No, I'm be now. You ask now. See,
I got
one
you.
thing
I
about
got
me. If you ask me a question, you might not like the answer that I give, but I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah, we want to hear
You
it.
understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But with that being said, one, if I left my phone,
It
that
need to
means
stay
I ain't
out of the
got
way
nothing to
you left it.
hide.
Mhm.
You feel me?
Yeah, right.
Because you got some every time when they go to the bathroom, what they do? They take
They
the phone
cuff
to the
it. They
bathroom.
cuff it.
They
That's
get
right.
well.
That's
It's a
right.
You know
fact.
what I'm saying? So
That's
no, if I leave my phone, okay. But if you take it upon yourself to do that, that let me know there's some insecurities and some trust issues going on. So therefore, we need to address this before we go any further, because one thing for certain and two things for sure, I'm not going to be with anybody that can't. If you can't trust me, we ain't got no business being in a relationship, bro. I'm
Man.
sorry.
right.
What if
You
he
know
was
what
doing
I'm saying?
something
Because
innocent?
okay, since you want to do that, let me pose a question. Since y'all want to ask a question about a phone, let's talk about the phone. We better talk about the phone.
Talk about the phone.
So
It could be
how you
AT&T,
feel? Let's
Verizon.
acknowledge this. How you feel about when you first initially start talking to somebody, their phone is never on vibrate. Never.
Mm-hmm.
If they're not in the room and their phone ring, they be like, "Hey, get that for me." Okay, this is in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But then all of a sudden that phone started being turned upside down. That phone started being on silent. Get that for me turned out. I call them back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on that?
It might be that Thundercat loving.
Now that ain't no Thundercat. That's that sneaky link in that side piece.
Uh-oh. Think we better call
Ain't
Tyrone.
no Thundercat. No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you about a Thundercat. Let me go and give you a definition. A Thundercat is grown. You feel me? A Thundercat gonna hold you down. A Thundercat is gonna be genuine. A Thundercat is gonna be loyal.
I'm talking
I
trash.
call it extra. You know
I
what I'm saying?
heard that. Yeah.
It's up to you. Because see, one thing for certain and two things for sure. Can't nobody take what's supposed to be yours. But simply because you need to check the person that you're with and not the person that they were with.
That's
I
a
heard
fact.
In order for that person to try to beat with what you got, that person had to lead them to believe that they didn't have nobody else. So therefore, y'all out here checking the wrong folks.
Let me clarify that a little bit. What I meant by that was that good
I
love
know
that
what
got
you
him got him stuck, got hung over, got was all those other words that can express that he just
locked in.
There we go.
Listen,
But,
but see, one thing for certain and two things for sure. You can't go instead of listening to what I say, listen to what I show you. Let me say that again. Let me say it again. Don't listen to what I say. Listen to what I show, because even actions speak loud. So therefore, you got to listen to the actions.
Yeah.
Hello,
no,
somebody.
definitely. If you present
if I'm constantly saying giving you my phone, you know what I'm saying? Why would I give you my phone if I know I'm doing dirt?
Yeah. That's right. If you have nothing to hide.
And then I got to the point where I don't care.
And then then you showed up.
Hey, unless I got to that point where I just don't really care no more. That part. All right, y'all, waiting for them. I don't know if it's me that's messed up or if it's them messed up, but I'm waiting. Well, hey.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we back up in here. Like I said, we was talking about that bad conversation went out there about them cell phone, but like I said,
But no, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind, especially if I know I'm not doing anything. And I'm that type of person. If I'm with you, I'm with you. I ain't got time for all that. I barely have enough energy for myself. What I look like trying to entertain more than one person?
I heard that. Boy, you sure know how to be a Thundercat.
Man, no, you have to be Thundercat. You have to put an S on that one.
Hey, these young women sometimes, I don't know what you call them. Them ain't them super cats.
That's why right now I am single. I can't deal with the tomfoolery. I have zero tolerance for foolishness.
That's right.
You got time?
That's right. Like
you gotta listen. You gotta be some type of special to come over here. Cause I ain't got no sandboxes over here. I ain't got no swings, no slides, no teeter totter.
Ain't no time to play over there.
None. No.
Ain't no time to play.
No Xbox. Ain't none of that over here.
I'm talking about ain't no time to play. It's so bored over there. I'm telling you.
Ain't no playtime over here.
I heard that grown folks over there. I heard
grown
that.
Folks.
Yeah, I heard that.
Grown folks' business over to him.
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
So finally, Regina, what you again? We know you wearing a lot of hats. We're not. We still in first quarter. So what is the rest of this year got in store for you? You got anything big on your plate that you're looking towards, or just the next few shows? With me, I'm pretty sure all of them got some tender place in your heart. But what is it that you really excited about?
What I'm really excited about is the Dreamville weekend in Raleigh, North Carolina. I will be performing April the 4th on the showcase, and the showcase is to see who will be chosen to actually sing on the show that they're having the day before the BET Awards in June.
Oh wow, that sounds like a nice event.
I'm excited about that. And then
congratulations.
Thank you. I was just chosen to be on another showcase in Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
So and the prize on that one is like $10,000. So
big shout out to my girl. Y'all better vote for her.
Yes, and then I've been nominated as Best New Artist for the Southern Tea Awards out of Louisiana.
Okay.
This weekend I'll be back in Georgia for 4th Saturday, Sundays in Harum, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Also this weekend I'll be doing some more filming for the movie that I'm in. Sneaky Intentions. The first song that I ever recorded is going to be featured in the movie called My Side Piece, Full Body Massage. With the Allen brothers.
Sound like the movies is talking about sneaky links.
They do. Yes. And then I was told that out of 100 submissions, I was one of the 4. My song was one of the 4 chosen for the movie.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'm also in a movie called Phoenix City Blues, which is based on a true story about Phoenix City, Alabama. Waiting for the dates for recording for that. What else? I'm hosting a Mother's Day show in Demopolis, Alabama, May 10th. What else? Oh, my son's getting married July 19th, so I'm going to be a mother-in-law.
I heard that. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Good to see young folks still getting married. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he's 33. He's 33, and he wanted to make sure that his career and everything was done before he decided to try to have a wife and start a family.
That's right. Proud of it.
Yeah.
I broke it down to you.
Single mother, so I raised. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I have a 33, a 28, and a 26. All boys.
Another single mother doing great, so successful. We love to see that,
and especially on this platform. It may not.
And I'm a granny.
Do you try to use those? Do you try to use like a fancy name like some grandmothers?
Oh
they
yeah,
don't
her
like to
name
call
Gigi.
grandma. Is
Her name
is it
Gigi.
Gigi
Yeah.
grandmom? Is it any of those? Or just straight up
Name ain't
grandma?
me,
It's
ma,
Granny.
is
It's Granny.
it? Okay, mama.
Granny. My 5-year-old granddaughter is Granny, and when I tell you that she would rather live with her granny, she would actually rather live with me. And there's actually a video of her singing some of my of being on live with me and interactive. She loves to sing, and she likes being in front of
The mic.
microphone.
That is awesome, and that's good. She can sit there and take all that from her granny. It's all
Yeah,
right.
because it's like when I pick her up, it's 2 questions she always asks. Are we going to the store to get my milk?
Mm-hmm.
And are we talking to the people today?
I heard that.
Those are always the 2 questions that she's gonna ask.
And I'm glad to see you as a full blown. I already raised your kids, and you still raising them again, and still installing and planting them seeds in them. And just to hear that you interact with your grandbaby like that, that is real touching. You know, me and my son, like I said, we all family men around him, and we interact with our kids, and we just love to do that. That's one thing that we try to do is on Rulers of Masculinity. We want to show the young kids the importance of being good fathers.
Exactly. That's why we intentionally use the brand to represent the rulers of masculinity.
That's right.
Because when we say rulers, there's 2 ways that word could be interpreted. You got the ruler with a crown on his head, that has that authority, that sovereignty to run it, because that's what a man is. He has been given authority through God.
That's right.
To be the head and the protector. But then you got the ruler of how the way that we measure it. And in this world, there's everybody got different measurements. You know, women have a measurement of what a man's supposed to be. You got men that didn't have the right passed down from their daddy. He might have been absent. So we're trying to measure ourselves amongst ourselves. So it's important for us to try to take charge and run with it and show what men are supposed to be doing.
I think men that have a strong background should be more mentors of kids that feel like they are a victim of their community. They are a victim of their surroundings. Your surroundings and your community don't determine who you are and what you're going to be. That's up to you.
That's right.
That is up to you. If you get sucked in and you let society suck you in, thinking that the streets is where you're supposed to. The streets ain't loyal.
Nope. Shit. Every day. See, like I said, we all got different backgrounds, and I had my times out there as well as anybody else, and the streets will shape and mold you into somebody that you never thought you would be. And, and the real person is really inside that you want to come out. You scared to really let you be yourself because you got so much influence from these different personalities in the community. He ain't hanging with his pants off his tail. He ain't cool. He ain't out here on the block drinking with us. He ain't fitting in. It's just so much peer pressure that our kids have to go through now, and that they don't know how to fit in being themselves no more. So you got them out here listening to this music, trying to portray an image that they not, and then look what it wind up with jail, death. It's just so much different chaos that's going.
I'm a transparent person. You know what I'm saying? If you can't read, I'm an open book. If you can't read me, that means you illiterate. I'm just gonna call it. I would just call it
open book. I heard that.
So once again, like I said, I have 3 boys. My boys were all given the same opportunity, straight. But we also have to understand that each child is going to have their own personality.
Yes.
Right? So my oldest is more mild-mannered. You know what I'm saying? He's analytical. He has a BS in criminal justice. Okay. So he's real laid back and quiet. Now, my baby boy, he now has 2 kids. In fact, my grandson was born on the 13th. 13th? Yeah, the 13th. He was just born. Okay. His sister was born in November. So I have a 1-year-old granddaughter and a weeks-old grandson and a 5-year-old granddaughter, which is my middle baby. Now, I said this to say that my youngest, he trying to get it together because he sees now that it ain't about him no more. It's about his babies. Okay? And I applaud him because him and the baby mama are together. They working with. I'm proud of him. Okay. Now, that little guy.
Oh my God.
When I tell you, he tested every nerve, every part of the gangster in me.
I heard that.
But see, when they get to a certain age, you have to allow that tub to stand on its own bottom.
Oh yeah, ain't no doubt. Oh no, ain't no doubt.
Allowing him to fend for himself and thinking that the streets is loyal. My son is now serving a 20-year sentence. Because he thought the streets was loyal. He thought mama was lame. He thought that mama's tough love wasn't love. You feel me?
That's right.
But now you see what your mama was talking about because them same people that you was ripping and running with,
they ain't studying. They ain't studying.
Ripping and running.
That's right. They ain't studying.
So therefore, you're going to miss your daughter growing up. When you get out, you come up. He is eligible for parole next year. If he's not paroled, he will be in until 2042. Your daughter will be 20-something years. Your daughter will be in her 20s. But I make sure that I make sure if I got her, I make sure that I let him know ahead of time, like, hey, I'm going to have her. If you want, you better try to figure out how you're going to call and how you're going to video. Because I'm like this right here. I ain't been putting that on. I don't believe in putting on books. And I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all might say I'm the mean. I don't give a rat's nanny what y'all think. Simply because you had the freedom of all this when you was out.
That's
so
right.
Therefore, why should you be rewarded for being in?
Well, shut your mind. Woo! You know what? I never looked at it like that, but that does make sense. You telling me that you're gonna get in trouble, and I'm gonna babysit you and take care of you, make it be easy for you while you in trouble. That's not helping you. That's not rehabilitating you.
And then then somebody was like, "Well, are you gonna go visit him for what?" He had the opportunity to see me every day.
Oh my God. Tough love, but it's true.
I'm from the old school.
All right.
I grew up where if you go to jail for something that you ain't got no business going, don't call.
Oh yeah. And mama was saying
what I'm saying? Because you made that decision. Now, I can tell you this. If I call my mama right now and say, "Mama, I need you to come get me out of jail," the first thing my mama is gonna say, "Who did something to you and why?"
What you did.
You know what I'm saying? Because my mama know I don't bother anybody. So for me to call her and say I'm in jail, she know it's something. Somebody done did something. That part right there. But if you out here all willy-nilly and just doing stuff just because, baby, I love you. I love you. But I done turned you over to the Lord, baby.
Well, definitely.
But since we're being transparent, can I ask, was this his first time in trouble?
No, sir. He is a 3-time. My baby was a felon before he was 21.
See, that's what's wrong with our black youth. We go out here and get tied up.
He was a felon. He was actually a felon before he was 21. And then on top, listen, y'all. I'm not okay. I also have a degree in criminal justice. Okay. He had got in trouble at the age of 18. Right? And it was 3rd-degree assault. Right? So I went to court. I went to the court, and the public defender, you know how they act. You know how they is. So he was trying to play to the left. I said, nah, bro. I said, see, this what we finna do. You gonna go back in here, and you're going to tell the judge that you want to plead. You for offender, you only get one. You're going to plead you for offender, and you're going to go to Job Corps. You're going to go to Job Corps, bro. That's what's finna happen. That's what you finna do.
That's right.
Well, the judge granted it. Okay?
That's right.
I get you off to Job Corps. Tell me why. Not even a month. They done sent your ass home.
Oh, Lord, that must.
Now you back doing the same. Then you get in trouble again.
I get it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was interventions. You gave interventions to try to redirect, help them for religious people to repent, turn a different direction.
Listen.
You can lead a horse to water. That's the truth.
And the sad part about it, y'all, he's smart. And I ain't talking about street smarts. I'm talking about book smarts.
Yeah.
Because my baby boy, they were taking the same biology class. And my baby boy said, Mom, so he said, I got a question. I'm like, what? He said, how can my brother come into a biology class, ain't had a book since day one, and aced a biology test? And I'm over here struggling. You see what I'm saying?
I'm blessed.
My thing is, once again, you have to allow your child to make mistakes. Stop being a crutch for your children. Stop co-signing on when they doing stuff that they ain't got no business. And that's why they continue to do stuff, is because they know mama and daddy is going to bail them out when they wrong. I'm not that mama.
Every time.
You said something that what I left out is that Ciroc and I, we met in Job Corps. That's how we met. But so had all of these, giftings, talents, and ambitions, and even Jesus in us, and we still found ourselves in Job Corps. And but what I will say, even though we both was in cement masonry, we might be able to pull that and dust that skill off every so often, but we ain't do nothing with that after we got out of there. What it did solidify was structure, discipline, things that even if you could put it in front of us, all we wanted. There was many of us that we knew that was there with us that they didn't make it.
They didn't make it.
They was not interested in bettering themselves. They was just interested in something that could change for the moment.
Yep.
And
you know what my mama say all the time? It's a bad wind that don't want to change. But as long as there's breath, there's an opportunity for it. But you got, listen, in order to do better, you got to want better.
That's right.
Big facts.
Just like we went, like he said, we went to Job Corps. I came to Job Corps probably one of my lowest points.
Same here.
And I was looking for change, for real. I wanted to be different. Like I said, we all got book smarts, but we was in the streets, But once I got to Job Corps, so I never made it. I dropped out in 11th grade because I was trying to do my own thing.
Funny for you to say that, because my child did too. So,
but Job Corps helped me get a GED, 2 years of college.
I even tried to intervene with
trade.
that.
So it was a change that came upon when we went to Job Corps, because I didn't want to resort to going back to where I just came from. Just like you said, I didn't want to be in that system. I was already failing. I'm failing out there. When I'm coming here and fail, I want to succeed. And then once I seen that you could succeed in a program like Job Corps, I just kept maintaining. I seen so many different accomplishments after accomplishment. Then I seen myself on the dean's list, and I ain't never seen that folk. Like I said, I just got to college. I seen that I can make the dean's list. I was smart enough to be on the dean's list. If I just apply myself, oh man, it was over with. Then it was like anything that I wanted from that point on, from when the time I got out of there, from 99 to 2002. When I got out of there, I ain't looked back. People say I came out stronger, more confident. It's just like whatever we want to do, we do it. And I don't know if it wasn't for that Job Corps program, from that discipline, that structure that you got, that man, that street love, man. These people up here love us. They really took time out to really apply the time to make us see the light that was in us. They wanted us to shine.
I think some locations are different than others, and so yeah, there might be the bad apple, but I truly believe and I truly support the Job Corps motto, because it gave you no ceiling. You could come in there and you could be rock bottom. I was in 12th grade. I mean, I went all the way through high school, so I was a 2-time dummy, because I would spend all that time and didn't graduate from a credit and a half. Tried to go through summer school, and I still didn't have the discipline. That's what I can't keep understanding, that it wasn't and I had excuses, good excuses, but it didn't get me my diploma to go all 4 years and be smart, and to not graduate. I felt like just like Ciroc said, I was at the lowest point of my life. And,
well, you did good then if you went to summer school. Cause at the house that I stayed at, if you didn't get it in the time, summer what? Oh no, if you don't get it, you won't get it, because you're not going to summer school.
You're right.
You're not going to summer school. You better get it while you're in there, because you're not going to summer school. And then when I was a teenager or whatever, when I was younger, I had an aunt that was over the Job Corps in Tuskegee. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I recommended it, because I knew how it affected people, you know what I'm saying, that really wanted the change.
So you knew you had family. You knew you could send them there and get them a little help.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong.
It's
wrong.
unfortunate.
I love my son, but I'm from old school, and it's the tough love for me.
Okay.
I totally agree with it, because I know I found myself in jail before, and the truth is just the truth. I called my mama, and mama was ready to do what she could. I called my daddy, and my parents separated when I was 5. It was just 2 different types of love. I can't say that was the best approach, because now being a parent, for me, every child, like you said before, all children, you can have 3 children and they ain't all gonna be the same.
You can love them the same, but they're not gonna have the same personality.
No, they're not. And how the way they respond is not gonna be the same. So I'm learning as a young father that the love, as you just said, I'm gonna give them the same love. I also know that there might be a different way that I'm gonna have to approach something with them. But I do understand that the influences that's being brought in that situation, that's my responsibility.
Exactly.
If I'm showing him non-consistent behavior, if I'm showing him somebody who can't even say they sorry because I'm an adult, I tell my children right now, I apologize, because I done did some things that wasn't intentional, but it was something that I thought that I knew.
You got to be able to hold accountability of your actions. You got
exactly.
And it's sad. And then one thing about like kids growing up with their parents being separated or their parents being divorced or whatever, they're living by 2 separate rules.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? You might be able to get away. You might be able to get it with everything at your mama house.
That's right.
But then when you go to your dad's house, you can't get away with nothing, or vice versa. But at this residence, you ain't getting away with nothing.
I heard that.
Cause I used to say this all the time about my baby and my middle boy, because they would always spend the weekends with their dads, and when they come back home, I would have to go through the deprogramming process.
Yeah, right. Reprogram,
Had to
reboot
let them know, okay, now you back at this residence, so we know whatever you were doing over there. Yeah, not here. I'm sorry.
I salute you, and I know it's tough, and I think the message gets confused at times because you got, the men that say, young men need a man. They do. They really do. Just like a daughter needs a mama to see who she gonna turn into. You need to see that. But if it's not a positive influence on either side of that, then they can do better without it. That's why you got nothing against the alphabet community, but I'm not really into that as saying that can foster the best chances for a child to know that they're number one, they're here to procreate. You can't do that with two of the same thing. And it's hard for me to think that you can teach somebody something that you ain't doing. So I think that the visual, what we see, is important. It ain't everything, but it's important. And if I'm going to give my child the best position to grow, I'm going to put the best fertilizer, I'm going to water it, I'm going to do everything in my best to do it. And I don't think that's the best fertilizer for growth.
Nah.
So I think that if you are in separate households, that ain't the best. I don't think that's God's best. I don't think it's our best. We ain't going to try to have children with somebody we ain't trying to be with. I don't think, unless you're not normal. That don't seem normal to me.
Right.
So
I used to tell my boys, I can't teach you how to be a man. I can't teach you that. I can't teach you how to be a man, but I can show you how a man is supposed to treat a woman. I can show you that. I started teaching my boys at the age of 10. When they turned 10, that's when I started teaching them how to cook. I started teaching them how to clean. I said, one, be able to take care of yourself. Don't be around here depending on a woman to take care of you. Because nowadays, women don't want no lazy ass man.
Yep.
And the ones that do, they lazy themselves. They don't want that.
There you go. You find a man with a lazy woman is not gonna work. Both of y'all gotta have that same energy, that same drive.
I'm so glad we had you on the show because you're able to tell this.
How was you in neutral?
I heard that. I heard that. We ain't going nowhere.
Where we go?
Nowhere. Call on
Man, I'm so glad we had Finally Regina on the show today because we ain't been able to. We will not be able to have this perspective most times because it is a man show, but it still has a place because you said something that was very important, and I think we need to turn this into a viral. That you're not teaching your sons how to be good men, you teaching them how they should treat a woman, and that's natural. That's something a woman can do. Because I see times on social media, especially where a female, she trying to do the right thing in her mind, and I get it. Hey, mama, it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Then Father's Day. Oh, happy Father's Day to my mama. I'm sorry. That's there's something weird about that. I get what you're trying to do.
As far as my mom, my dad actually passed when I was 22. So therefore he had already raised me. And I let somebody know real quick. I don't need no man trying to raise me. No. My dad did that already. And what I also try to tell my boys, treat a woman like you want somebody to treat your mom.
That's right.
If you want to know, ladies, if you out there listening, let me go ahead and put this, let me go give you this tip real quick. If you want to know how a man is going to treat you, watch how he treat his mama.
What you said. I treat mine like gold.
If he talk to his mama any kind of way, if he cussing at his mama and all this other kind of stuff, baby, that ain't the man for you. That is not no ma'am, no ham, and no burger.
He ain't got no morals, no values. But then they're taking. But see, you got to understand the kind. Like you said, you got to understand the kind of woman she is. She's the type of woman.
But you know,
that
you got
around,
some women that feel like if they're not being treated badly,
there you go. There you go. She might be the kind of woman that need that kind of energy. You see what I'm saying?
But guess what? 9 times out of 10 is because that's the type of environment
that she come from. That's right. And the young folks seem like they thrive in that environment. Don't nobody want to be grown no more. We don't know how to talk to each other with respect no more. Everybody got to be the B or you the W or the H. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Are they telling themselves? They calling themselves that? They ain't got the great.
I wish I would. I wish I would.
I wish you would.
I wish I would.
But I just don't understand that.
No.
I can't even get into the conversation with a lot of these men out here. You know what I'm saying?
I don't nobody know how to have it. No, listen. Let me tell y'all something. This is a true story. I kid y'all not. This is a true story. So, this particular young guy, this particular young man, was trying to shoot a shot. Okay. But you approach me wrong. Don't approach me talking about, whoa, little mama.
Whoa, little mama.
I said, I'm sorry, what?
That's that 1999 cash money billionaires.
What's up with you? Oh my God. I'm sorry, what? I said, you know what? I said, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up with me. I can't. I said, no, baby. If you cannot, if you don't know, listen, if you do not know how to address a lady when you see one, don't address.
I heard that. Well, I'll tell you like that. We done had such a great time with you tonight.
And we need to get on that Finally Regina podcast on Facebook.
Of course,
so we looking for that invite.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm finna I'm finna go and help you out real quick right now. Real quick. The dates I have available is April the 30th and May 21st and May 28th. All the other dates have already been filled for April. Hey, listen.
So Rock, it look like April 30th is what it is, brother.
You might don't try to say
that. Go ahead, put us in there, April 30th.
Okay, so this is what I need.
Rock and roll.
This is what I need. I need a photo of both of you. Okay. I also, Ciroc, I'm still waiting. I don't know what happened to that email that I was supposed to be getting, but we're gonna talk about it later.
Yeah.
But I need all music that needs to be showcased. I need all music that you want showcased. And I got y'all because, like I said, I put the April dates out April and May dates out last week, and those
it's on a Wednesday. Remember, it's on a Wednesday, brother.
Yeah,
I'm good.
And
at 7 o'clock at night.
7 p.m.
You already committed. Too late.
It's over with.
Too late. You
better go to
sleep
early. I will.
You better go to sleep early.
I will. I do.
He better go to sleep early and sit down long for 6 o'clock.
You already heard Hollywood ringing that bell. I'll be up round 1.
Well, we appreciate Finally Regina. That was
thank you. I appreciate it.
It was such a refreshing conversation.
Oh yeah, most definitely love it.
And we gotta have you back. And we gotta just you probably the first other than the inner circle that we done told. Give them the future of what's getting ready to happen, something big. Go ahead. You want to give it the news, right? Or you want me to?
Well, you can break it down to my showcase. So yeah, what we doing? We'll go ahead and tell it. You can go ahead and tell it.
You was already right. I add the salt. I add the pepper to the salt. Brother. Go ahead.
What we're doing? We're doing the Southern Soul Showcase. Where we're gonna present all the different artists.
Presented by the Concrete Boys.
By the Concrete Boys. They're gonna We're gonna set up a nice showcase. Everybody gonna be able to come out and get their talent, and then at the end, it's gonna be like a good prize. Y'all gonna good cash prize and video,
and the track done.
And we're gonna get the track done. That's right. So it's gonna be
and our very next event, he's gonna be the headliner.
Hey, listen.
Let me find out I need to bring them Thundercats out.
Yeah, I'm telling you that. Listen, you already by you being on the show today. I just want to let you know you already part of the showcase.
That's right. Everybody we interview, y'all are in the pool. And so we expect the showcase to be in September. So we need you to go in and clear that date out for you. We'll have that date for you by the end of the first quarter, but it's in September.
We're gonna be promoting it
right here in Clay County, right at the same beautiful spot.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now. I'm not available the weekend of the 26th of I will actually be in Pine Bluff, Arkansas for a private birthday party.
Well, most definitely we'll be trying to get everybody scheduled and let them know. We're gonna have it scheduled for our date to let y'all know the schedule around that day, because that's gonna be good.
Man, listen, I got you.
Okay.
So we look forward to it, because
I look forward to it.
So then bring that Thundercat out.
Bring that Thundercat out.
I will.
Not that one, but that two.
That two. That's right.
All righty.
Who knows? By then I might have something else.
Oh, I already know you working, girl. You working. That's one thing I can say about you. You gonna be in that lab putting something down.
Exactly. In fact, I got 2 songs now that I need to go to the studio and record.
Now you let me know if you need me now.
Hey, you ain't said neck or look. Have gas. We would definitely. Don't be picking at me, Mr. Hollywood. Don't do
that. I'm one of the bigger fans now. I'm one of your fans. So
have gas will travel. You know about what the little boy said. Pull up on me.
Yeah, ain't lying. Pull up on me.
And we'll.
You want to give us our prayer to get us out of here, brother?
Let's give it a small prayer. I'm gonna make it short and sweet. Our Father God, we just want to thank you for another successful day, another successful meeting, another successful line of encouragement and success that's being delivered through this podcast. We want to thank our guests for being here, Lord God. We want to thank all our listeners out here. We want to make sure that the healing that you provide for everybody that's going out across everybody in the United States right now. We're going through some tough times. We want you to look over us as this Trump administration keep on doing what it's doing. And we want to look over our people in our community, some of the elder people. I wish I had my list. I would call out all the names, but you know who on my heart, Lord God. Please look out for them, the sick, the young. Lord God, we just want to thank you for another day, for being on here, for just waking us up. And as we leave today, I want to make sure that everybody leave on a safe journey. And we want to ask you to keep on blessing us as we continue to produce great content for our listeners. To feed their soul, their mind, their body, give them a good idea of what opportunities are out here, what life can present for you. We just want to thank you, Lord God, and we ask all these things in your name. Amen.
Can I leave y'all with something?
Always.
Can I leave y'all with something?
Of course.
Don't give up. Troubles won't last. Keep the faith, and he'll make a way.
Amen.
Don't give up.
Amen.
Woo! Finally, Regina finally got her on the show. Woo. And we finally.
You funny.
Well, we got nothing but love for you.
I really appreciate you. I really do appreciate your time. I really do.
Yes, we love to hear the beautiful voice serenade us as we leave out on the TSN today.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm getting ready to go live, y'all. Today is
back at it again. So rocking Mr. Hollywood, the Strategize Network. Finally, Regina, rulers of masculinity.
Yes,
Let's get it.
we out.
You're tuned in
To the one and only.
the Strategize
Network.
TSN.
And Mr. Hollywood on TSN, the Strategize Network.
Let's go, go, go.
You're tuned into the rulers of masculinity with your hosts, Ciroc and Mr. Hollywood.
You're tuned in
To the one and only.
the Strategize Network TSN.